Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Banter in the Box. Episode 108. This is a Joe Hoxby special. Coming to you later than advertised. Apologies for making you wait. Two managers going into the transfer market this week. One of them spending £15 million on two tactical gambits. £5 million on an Oi is mine, coupled with a £10 million benefit fraudster. Oi is mine allowed them to bring in a player that already belonged to other family fantasy football league teams, and the benefit fraudster allowed them to acquire the points that player had already scored to date. In this week's Banter in the Box, we have your Game Week 30 winners, your Game Week 30 losers, reminder of the presentation awards, and a manager of the season update. So your Game Week 30 winners, take a bow. Better than the Diamonds manager James Holmes climbed one place to 5th this week, the highest he's been since Game Week 26. Take a bow also, Lyndon's Lovely's manager Joe Hoxby. The biggest climbers in Game Week 30, rising 6 places to 24th, and that is a season high for Joe Hoxby. And take a bow, Bantonio Conte's Barmy Army stayed second, but recorded a second weekly win of the season with 61 points for debut manager Niall Ponsford. One manager of the season point to those three. Your Game Week 30 losers. Poppy's player fell one place to 9th. That's their lowest position since Game Week 4. Coldplay United fell one place to 30th. You have to go back to the 24th of September 2021 for the last time that Martin Maloney was as low as 30th in the table. Hide your head in shame. Also, Megan Hoxley Chamberlain, manager Megan Hoxby, fell 2 places to 29th. The lowest as Megan has been since the 19th of August 2021. But the biggest Game Week 30 losers, great Uncle George Moody stayed rooted to the bottom of the table with the lowest scorers this week, scoring just 4 points. 2023 Family Fantasy Football League Presentation Awards is on Saturday the 8th of July. It's at Southend-on-Sea, but the posh end, I'm told, near Fort Bay. Kicking off at 3 p.m. at the Stadia of Norfolk and Chance FC manager Angela Addis. Remember, each current manager is invited to attend along with one guest should they wish to bring a guest. So can you let me know whether you are attending the end of season presentation awards, and if you are bringing your one eligible guest or not, so that Angela can start making plans for the big day. Who the fuck is that? Had rolled over. It was worth 6 manager of the season points if you could tell me which current Family Fantasy Football League manager was pictured there. Apologies to I've Got a Life manager Mops Hoxby. She had a guest last week and I forgot, or the week before last, and I forgot to call it out. She thought it might be the Big Knobs manager Simon Hoxby's elbow. That was an incorrect guess. Lyndon's Lovely's manager Joe Hoxby had a guess this week. She thought that was a picture of Never the Boys manager Jack Hoxby's belly. That is an incorrect answer. I've Got a Life manager Mops Hoxby had a guess this week. I haven't forgotten this week, Mops. She thought that it was a picture of Lyndon's Lovely's manager Joe Hoxby's belly. Well, that is an incorrect answer, Mops. A very funny answer, but incorrect. And the Big Knobs manager Simon Hoxby thought that was a picture of Lyndon's Lovely's manager Joe Hoxby's hairy feet. Another comedy answer, Simon, but that unfortunately is an incorrect answer. I checked my messengers, WhatsApps, texts, emails, and I couldn't see Sarah Goodwin having a guest this week. Not sure what happened there, Sarah. But anyway, all of those guesses were incorrect, which means the manager of the season table looks like this. It is still the Big Knobs manager, Simon Hoxby, out in front. Niall Ponsford climbs to joint 14th for being a Game Week 30 winner. Joe Hoxby climbs to joint 10th for being a Game Week 30 winner. They're your top 15 managers. There are a whole host of managers lower down in the table, but it's still Simon Hoxby 5 points clear in front, and we're rolling it over. So it's worth 8 points this week if you can tell me which current Family Fantasy Football League manager is pictured there and what part of their anatomy is pictured. You need to get both the manager and the body part correct. You don't get a point for the correct body part without the correct manager, and you don't get a point or 8 points for the correct manager without the correct body part. You need both the manager and the body part to get those 8 manager of the season points. And don't dilly-dally, because it's less than a week till the next edition of Banter in the Box. But that is it for this week. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.